Inside this morning with our friend Alex from Fresno's Chaffee Zoo. Good morning, Alex.
Good morning.
Tell me all about your new friend here.
Now, this is Happy.
Happy?
Yes. Happy is a female Shingleback Skink.
Skink, okay.
That's S-K-I-N-K, skink, and that's the name of a family of lizards. Now, Shingleback skinks are very special because they have reinforced scales that serve like armor. So that's where they get their name, the Shingleback skink, because their skin looks like shingles on a roof. They're also called pine cone skinks.
I was going to say, you know, if you've touched this thing, it does feel like kind of a cold pine cone.
Yes, a little bit.
Yeah.
So pine cone skink or lazy skink, because they're often found hanging out on the side of the road where it's nice and warm. Warming up on the roadway is not a safe thing to do.
Doesn't
Unfortunately,
sound like
it does lead to quite a few of these guys being hit in Australia, where they come from.
Right.
So I'm always a fan of moving reptiles off the road, but I also am trained to move reptiles.
Yeah. So if we, let's say we're on a vacation in Australia and we see that, what should we do? Do you want us to move it or call for help?
If you are in Australia, I would hope that you are with someone who knows a lot about the local wildlife.
I'll take you with me.
Yes. Okay, I will go. That's perfect.
We're
and then you don't have to worry about it. One thing I love about these guys, you can see they've got a nice bold tail there. Hers is actually a little on the smaller side for this species. They have a tail that's shaped roughly like their head, and they will lay with their arms facing the opposite direction that they should face to trick predators into thinking that their head is actually their tail. Sometimes they're called double-headed skinks as well. That way, they will grab them at the base of their tail. They have an opportunity to turn around and try to bite their attacker, but they can also drop their tail in case of emergency, just like a
lizard.
gecko.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, that's smart. I like that. And I'm noticing this big, long tongue this thing has.
Yes.
It keeps coming out.
Yes.
What's he up to?
Well, these guys are a species within the group blue tongue skinks. So they do have a very dark tongue that they use to pick up things in their environment. They have a Jacobson organ, like many snakes and lizards. So as they're darting their tongue out, they're collecting little particles and chemicals from in the air, things that come off of all of us living things like pheromones. They dart that tongue back into their mouth, and that Jacobson organ on the roof of their mouth processes all those little particles and tells them about the world around them. So she's just taking everything in right now.
She is awesome. What time does the zoo open today?
The zoo opens today at 9 a.m.
Got it.
Yes.
We will be head on out there, and let's check in with our friend Charlie Rose in New York. He's got a look at what's coming up at 7.
Ahead on CBS This Morning.